towards VR technology within crypto and stuff because
It's
that'll
like
be the next thing to pop off.
it's like fucking what was I gonna say?
Ready Player One.
Yeah, like, it's like that's exactly what I
Yeah,
was
no,
gonna say.
it'll probably do that. Everything's moving towards it, like massively actually. So, fuck it, you may as well make money off it.
Oh, how much like what's your main goal
What do you mean?
like in life even? Like, do you actually have something you're working towards? Or you just want money?
To become absolutely filthy rich. Stab, like beyond belief.
But that in reality, like even if people say it's not, that's everyone's goal. Like when you think about it.
Yeah, but then
Like,
who actually puts in time to work towards it rather than just say, oh, I'm gonna work this job and get a pay increase and then slowly become rich that way, like some mug.
what do you reckon the fastest way to get rich is right now?
Crypto.
You think?
I can
Well,
say that.
if you have enough
Like,
money.
not even. I started with 500.
Yeah, but then how much
That's
have
the
you?
only
How
amount
much
I
have
ever
how
put
much have
in.
you profited from that 500 so far? Like
Well,
even
there
like
was that dip,
include
but
like
the
loss,
total,
include loss and profit. How much do you
including
think
every
you're up?
loss,
Yeah,
probably within that 1 year, 500 to like 8.
500 to 800 pound profit.
No, 8k.
8k. What? So that's how you?
While in a bear market, when the market topped out was when I entered. While it was entirely declining, just off day trading NFTs.
Oh, you entered when it was declining.
I entered like right at the peak.
But imagine you had entered
So
like.
when I was stacking ETH, like I was gaining more while the value of it was dipping. Simultaneously, I just gained so much that it still went up by like however much, like overall.
Yeah, but imagine you had got that had all been like 3 months prior.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm glad it was when it was because like everyone's like a lot of what people say is just bollocks. You have to be able to like tell when it's the top or when it's the bottom and who's telling the truth or not, which I learned over the course of a year, which is why next time.
But before
I think I'm gonna
Azuki,
make
had
the
you
field
before the Azukis, had you
absolutely
ever
field.
bought an NFT before? Like,
Yeah,
that
Zen Ape. I was doing smaller flips.
yeah, was that like your
So
highest value one?
yeah, so I initially put like 100 in, got it up to like a K, but then the Azuki one, it was a really big mint price, so I actually had to top in more money. But I knew it would do fucking sick, and that's where like
That's the thing. That's what I was. That was my next question. Like, how did you know? How did you know with the Azukis, for example, that you were gonna make like a flip profit off it?
Well, no, the public sale was the day before. I'd spent like 2 weeks getting it because I thought it'd do well. I never thought it'd do that well, and then it ended up doing sick. So,
Well,
I
so
put
is it
more
just
money in,
is it just like you see people talking, saying like, I think this is gonna do well, and then on your own opinion, you'd be like, oh well, if everyone else
No,
thinks
but
it's gonna do well.
that's not gonna happen anymore. That was an absolute joke of a time for making money. Like now, you'd have to do it off just crypto. I don't know about NFTs. You can still do NFTs, but like
Yeah, I've heard NFTs are pretty low, aren't they, right now? They're not really the talk of the town.
You just have to be incredibly skilled at it, really. Like well, not you just have to bot. You just have to bot. Like there was one art drop thing. This was when NFTs were totally dead, and like just to see, people are so retarded. But like when you look stuff up online, no one talks about the right way to do it because they would rather capitalize and do it 10 times before you can figure out how to do it once. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it's just not shared. And if it is shared, everyone already knows about it, so it's now useless information. But there was one drop, and it's like when shoes come out, first 500 people get it, like first come first serve. But now that it's NFTs, like I have to incorporate the fact that however many transactions can get transacted per second on Ethereum, who's going to be the first to put theirs through and front run it? Is anyone going to front run it with crazy gas? And what bots are going to be able to like hit it pretty much? Because the contracts are quite new, like a lot of bots can bypass the
You really did learn about it. Yeah, you really did learn. Oh yeah, like the recaptures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You did learn about this all quite quickly though.
I literally do it all day, every day. I still do now.
Oh, to be fair, yeah, you were sat indoors, innit?
But like, but that's what I mean. Like, I did that for 1 year, and the amount.
It wasn't
I
even a
gained
year.
from
It was like 7 months,
it
6
was like
months.
8 months, yeah. So I did that for a year, and the amount I've gained from it. But you do know, like most of the time I was doing that, I was also just playing games with people
Yeah, I
on
know, like Elden
and
Ring.
making
Like,
bare
yeah.
money. Like, well, because I learned a shitload, so I used to just get whitelists from teaching
Oh,
people
what? So
stuff in voice
were you
chat.
just like networking and shit?
Yeah, I would basically screen share while playing games, and then because I was screen sharing in there, they'd give me whitelist while
Yeah, yeah, that
at
was
the
the same
same
with a lot of
time
things.
learning their stuff. And because I was teaching people stuff, I got it quite quick. But I
What
should
do
have
you what
made
do you
more.
what do you mean teaching people stuff? Like basically what you're saying right now, or just explaining
Like,
things?
bruv, go on Discord. I'll like show you what I'm on about.
All right, one sec.
Like, if you actually sat down and learned, like, you could just make. That's what I remember saying it to literally everyone. And the funniest thing is as well, I told Pav about 5 times to get a Zuki whitelist,
Yeah, I know you
and
told me
and
this.
I sent it to him on Snapchat, and it's still there, the Discord invite, and I look at, it, I'm like, oh, that is just peak. And then the same with Jack as well, but I mean. Yeah, but like compare that 8 months of learning compared to like 5 years of constantly playing games, and what did I gain more from? Like the single 8 months. That's why games are just the biggest
Yeah.
imaginable waste of time.
Want to show me on Discord what you're saying? I thought you had this.
Whereas,
Wait, let me just. Let me
call
just
me,
DM you. DM
call
you.
me.
Oh, what you want to share your screen?
Yeah,
All right, okay.
you can just mute in Discord or whatever. Mute
Yeah, I
yourself.
muted it. Yeah. Are you still in all the servers, or do you just leave them?
Not really. Kinda left all of those. Um, like you have to learn to read contracts and stuff. Like it's like say a drop would come out, you'd have to learn to read all of this shit. This is just simple transactions. This ain't nothing. But like there's bare complex levels to it that like people are just too dumb to understand. I don't know if it's me in the least big-headed way, obviously, because not everyone gets it. But I don't know if it's just me or if everyone else is retarded or they're just not like trying to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like there's this. I mean I'm on Arbitrum now, but that don't matter. But like say you wanted to mint something
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like um I can see. Um, so obviously you'd have to be like proper fluent in all of this shit. So say you just CryptoPunks go down to their contract address. So you can see all the transactions going on for all of this offers, whatnot. You got the internals, um, and then on to it, read contract. You'd have to be able to read all of this shit to understand how to do it, to enter it, and then you can mint from contract and stuff. So you'd have to go write contract, say it was the initial mint. Um, this ain't a very good example, but you'd connect or whatever. You can read the total supply and whatnot. Like you'd have to understand how to do all of this. But when it comes to mintings, you could normally do it on here to be fair, but you'd set up custom gas, and that's where the risk comes in. Because if you set your gas too high, that's how much you're paying for a transaction fee. So when your priority's high, even if your transaction fails, you still have to pay that priority. It's like sometimes I'll be losing like a couple hundred on gas just because it's a
Yeah, gas.
filthy
Yeah,
gas
I've heard
war.
of the gas fees and shit.
But yeah, I used
What's
to
it?
use this thing called what?
What was I gonna say? You know.
Gwei.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, carry on quickly. I'll ask you after.
I don't know what were you saying.
I was just saying. Remember that thing you showed me, that Sui thing?
Yeah, still here.
Yeah, but it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, no, this could be like last month's. This is just they want to incentivize people to use their thing because us doing transactions on it is helping them find bugs before they actually launch mainnet.
Oh,
So
so
the
that's what
people
that
that help
was.
them will get a portion of it on mainnet. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So it's not guaranteed or anything. You might need to do more, but it's like for 2 minutes work, a possible airdrop is worth it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
Kian,
yeah. Huh?
come online.
Oh.
All right, sweet. Okay, cool. We're into it.
Well, so
Kian
oh,
will be there at 4.
so you say in a bit to Kian, but you can't say goodbye to me.
No, because I was speaking to you like 2 minutes after, but
Yeah, but even when I call you normally, you just end it.
shush.
Oh, look at Azuki drop in.
Yeah, I know. The
What
thing
was the
is,
scandal with that? There was a scandal, wasn't there?
yeah, bro, the whole crypto world's fucked. the owner of it, the guy who made it, lied about all the people in the team, and he made 2 projects before Azuki and rug pulled them.
Oh,
And
and
this
basically
was his
just covered
third
it, basically
project.
covered it up, and then people found out after.
Yeah, like lied about being a girl and stuff.
He lied about being a girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus.
Um, yeah, there's a shitload that goes into it. I was incredibly, like, I pretty much know everything on here. The list I'm going down, I could probably tell you about each one. They did what?
Go on. Prove your knowledge, then.
All right,
Pick a
choose a
random one.
random one.
Alright, go
Buzz.
on. Invisible Friends.
This this was done by someone called Something Motion. They launched hit like nearly a 20 floor. They have like a 5k, no, a 5 or 2k supply. They had a point 0.5 ETH mint price. Where is it? It's gonna take me a while to load because I've got
Did you not
shitloads
just have it like
open.
right there, out there?
Yeah, look, 5,000 supply. I think they minted for point 0.5. They did absolute numbers straight off the rip. The guy that made them called Something Motion.
That's the thing. NFT creators as well. You have to start with money, obviously, to like, because obviously
I
they
mean,
do
not.
they do hire staff, don't they, and stuff like that. People just don't work for free. People need
No,
it.
people work for mint sometimes.
Yeah,
So you
maybe for
used
mint.
to be
Yeah.
able to. Now it's different. Now people want money and bollocks, but
Yeah.
you used to be able to just get mint. So if you believe in the project, you can make it. But a lot of
Mm.
it is dodgy.
But
Yeah,
you like. You
look, no,
obviously you
the
can't
NFTs
start
are a
from
joke.
zero, but
I
like they
pro
must make so much profit. Like even for like shitty NFTs and shit, they just still must make even off just off minting, right? They just must make
It depends how
just for
much
a
you
bit of
pass a
art.
lot. Bruv, I'm so glad I got into this though, because before you'd think that because I put into perspective, I remember getting a screenshot on my Snapchat of me when I made 500 quid off a trade, and I was just so insanely gassed. Like I was like, this is unbelievable. How do you do this? Like I remember ages ago, but now it's like yeah.
How
Like as
gassed were you
soon
when you
as
saw how much you had made off that Azuki?
off the first one, the Zen Apes, the 500 quid, I was
Yeah, but
literally in
I'm
awe
saying
of that off Azuki, bruv. But
like,
the
what was your
thing,
first initial reaction like
I
when you
was
saw
just,
it?
I thought it was mad, and then it went up, it doubled in price, like, because everyone told me to sell it, and I was like, no, like this shit is gonna do insane. And then I remember it got to 70 when I sold, and
But you could have held
I
out because I'm pretty sure didn't it go up
no,
to like
no,
35 or something?
Reg, I could have made like 60 grand off
Yeah,
it.
I know.
Like, there's,
But you
but
don't know. That's the
if
thing. You don't know.
that's why I'm glad I did empties because I lost a serious amount of money as well. I remember I made all that money off Azuki, then I took a hit and I lost in a single trade. I lost um like what would it have been at the time? Like I lost like $12,000
What?
on a single trade,
How much did you
and
have
like
overall?
this was after Azuki, so I went from like 7.5 ETH. I lost 3.5 ETH on a single trade, or it was like 3.3,
What
and then I
so you
and
made
then
at the
I
time
remember
around 22 grand, like in that at that
no,
time.
I made bread. No. So imagine I made a shitload, then I lost pretty much like 80% of what I made. No, 50. Because I bought my PC as well. But
Yeah, yeah.
overall like 50, and then I remember like you started, then everyone was asking how it was going. I was like, fuck, like I've just mugged myself. And then that's when I started day trading them, and I managed to earn all the money back, like after
Oh,
spending
you
hours
never
day
really told
trading.
anyone, did you? Like how it was going.
No one knew the journey it went on. You just knew I got to in the end. Like, fuck me, bruv. That was.
'Cause, yeah,
I
I've never
remember.
heard this before. Because I
I
remember
remember in my mock exams, I was just sitting there like,
thinking about it.
wow, wow. I just lost 7 grand like in this mock exam doing absolutely nothing. Like, just absolutely fucked in my just bare pissed. And then that's when I learned to day trade NFTs to earn it all back. And that's why like I'm just a bit. That's
Did you
yeah.
earn a lot of it back?
Yeah, no, that's how I earn it all back. It took absolutely ages.
Oh, what? So you're saying
abs-
so what? So you lost like so much of it, and then
I managed to earn it all back. Yeah.
oh, so the journey wasn't just you made that straight away and you were just sitting there with a bit
No,
of money. So you were just
no,
going
no,
through.
no. That was a fucking roller
Bro,
coaster,
because
bro.
you never told anyone. You just said you had the money the
That
whole
was.
time.
I did though, but the thing is, I did, and I remember at times I was like bread man. I was just there like, yeah, I did just lose 7K, and then that's what motivated me to earn it all back. And then over like 3 months, I managed to, and I was so gassed.
Is that why you just like went stealth mode for like ages?
No, no, not stealth mode. I just, bruv,
Oh, you did go stealth mode pretty
you have,
much.
you know, like Kean's betting addiction, bruv. He has, but the bruv, the feeling of winning a good trade because someone else is losing on the other side of it.
Yeah, yeah,
Someone
yeah.
else is losing, and but I was like quite sick at one point. So the people I used to do it with on Discord, like it was
When
literally.
you
I
say
remember
sick, do you mean like you were good or like
no, like I
you
was
were a fucked
actually
up
sick.
person? Oh,
No,
right.
like I was actually seriously good. Like the this my issue was that fucked me. I could have made hella money. I used to. Oh, and I also got fucked over many times. People are cunts in life, and you should trust
You
zero
told me. I
people.
remember you told me
No,
this thing
no,
where
no,
you
no.
it
I
didn't
got
all the girls get.
yeah, yeah. No, that's not even the worst one. I got seriously fucked. Okay,
How?
I could have finessed this guy for serious bread, like serious. But I'm not cunt. I could have finessed him for like 10K.
Yeah.
We used to just send each other money to register for the raffles. Like literally just send it and then send it back. We had that much trust because we were making it together.
Mm.
But this guy made about 200 grand, okay? He was bread man, like that's why when anyone talks about bread man, I'm like, yeah, bro, don't have money. Like maybe
Mm.
in
Yeah,
our
yeah,
small
yeah, yeah.
group, no, I don't. But this guy was absolute bread man, and this project, I'll show you. You could see it was in my wallet. Oh, I was actually mad. So he end. Okay, okay. Let's do this first because I guess it's opinion based how much I should have gotten. At the time, these hit 30 ETH.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a raffle for it. You needed 2.5 ETH. I didn't have 2.5 ETH liquid. He sent me it to register for him. But say you're using my account to register, how would you split the profit?
Right.
50-50,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
You'd
yeah.
split it 50-50. You wouldn't split it 90-10 because that's fucked. How are you gonna split it
Is that what you
90-10?
did? Is that what you did?
He split it 90-10 and he gave me 1 ETH instead of 5.
What did you say to him?
I just stopped speaking to him because I knew it was I was like, so there was also another
But let's
person.
say he gave it to you to do it for him, didn't you say?
Yeah, yeah, but and
Could
then
you not have just
before it,
scammed him
before it,
completely?
yes, I could have. It was in my fucking wallet, and I literally sent it to him. I could have just dipped with 10 ETH, yes.
Bro, you could
But
have
I'm not
just
a
done
cunt.
that. No, that's
I
a.
know.
But in the future, if someone did that to you, would you just dip?
Depends who it
No,
is.
but no. Obviously, like let's say, I feel like you just have to, innit? Because
That's why, yeah, I don't
because
know.
where you've been fucked over, like you just learn from your mistake. Because
I'm not,
imagine it happens
no, no,
again.
but it was just that's. But the thing that pissed me off was people just use people. There was this one person, like, it was like three of us pretty much. But the thing was, the one we got was rare. I told him to hold. I told him not to sell. And the floor of the rare one that he had, he sold it for 12 ETH. Guess what the floor of it went to? You want to see the trait it was?
35.
Nah, don't even get me started. I'm getting
You get angry.
pissing me off now. This is actually pissing me off. What?
You're on it.
What?
You're on it
Nah,
now, aren't you?
no. What was the trait? What was the? I'll fucking show you the one. This is a joke. Oh, that's why I just. Yeah, yeah. Where is it? That's why when people talk about money and stuff like, bruv. Yeah, yeah. It's incredibly easy to make. It's hard to maintain. But I learned a lot of like things about investing through
Mm.
this, like the way people think when it's at the top and how to know and how to manage your like, because you get bare emotional while trading, obviously.
Obviously, it's
Imagine
hard
you've
to
never
contain
had,
your emotions because, like,
imagine you've never had a K, like, yeah,
mm,
definitely learn. That's why I think I could make bare money in the next run, and just in general, because the stuff I was exposed to just isn't the same as everyone else, if that makes sense. Where's out? Look, for it was the bomber jacket. I'll fucking point the one out right now. I don't think I'm gonna point out.
Poms.
Hold on.
Oh, is this the guy?
Nope, this is an old burner account. Yeah, look,
Oh.
I used to just look. I was just sick. Like I minted this and then sold it for however much that was worth at the time, just instant. And I minted it for free just because I knew how to buy it quick. Same with this stuff. Like, provided a fucking shitload of trades. Anyway, but look, if I search, so it's just gonna piss me off. It's actually a joke. What happened?
Is this definitely the one you did it on?
Yeah. Look, Moonbirds. Yeah, there is to Oars. The guy's called Oars. Well, that's his account name. Look, this was the one. This was the one. 1% trade.
1%.
Sold it
Oh.
from me. Just transferred it. Sold it for 13 ETH.
And what did it go up to?
The floor of these, like the cheapest one you could get within 3 days, went to 30 ETH.
What?
Floor of these were about 40.
Oh, Ryan.
And I said to hold, and this fucking penny grabber, the other guy, he called himself Zero because he had zero money, but that's not what he called himself. He's a faggot, bro. He was like he was just a pothead. That's why I stopped smoking because he was just bum. This guy was like, "Oh, you should just sell it. The profit's there on the table. You put 2.5 ETH for him in. You should just sell it right now. Sell it, dickhead, bruv." And then, but when I said, like, don't you think it's a bit peak that you're keeping 9 and giving me 1 ETH, whereas if it weren't for me, you wouldn't have it right now. That guy was there like, "Oh, don't be that guy. Come on, you've just earned an ETH for free. Don't be that guy. Come on." It's like, bruv, you just earned 9 ETH for free as well. You bought, he did. But that's because that Zero cunt would just bum off the other guy because he had the most money, and he still does to this day. So
It is mental. And the other guy probably knows as well that he's just getting bummed off, and there's probably
no, I don't think he does. It's actually a bit retarded, but they're just, and every time something would go wrong, it'd be like, oh well, at least we've learned now. And looking back at every call that guy made was just non-profitable. The guy was shit.
Yeah. Obviously, it is profit, but like it's not as much as it could have been. Is what you mean?
What, for me?
No, for him, that guy you were talking about. You said like.
Yeah, he could have made like an extra like 20 grand. But bruv, that's what I mean. You know, you think that's a lot of money. The people you speak to, it's absurd. You know that, you know how he got one.
Mm.
Someone else we knew, without telling anyone, went and registered 30 accounts for the raffle. He ended up minting 10 of them and made like 85 ETH profit in a day.
It's just crazy how people just like that's just the thing is it's not like there's like costs on it, innit? Like the cost is the mints and shit. Like it's just hard profit then.
There is risk if you can learn it. It's the same with any markets. People call crypto a scam, but like, that's just because like
they've lost money off it.
But you have to understand, like in life, if something's incredibly profitable, people aren't going and shouting at the top of their voices that they're making bare money off it, because then it reduces how much they're making.
Yeah.
But they're happy for everyone to go and call it a scam as long as you're taking their cunt's money.
It's just that's just the same concept. Not even with like I'm gonna be stupid here, but in games or shit, let's say someone found a hack that was undetected, they wouldn't want people to know about it, so it'd stay undetected. Exactly. Like,
but then also when you're listening to people online, when you have no idea, the people you listen to as well, they're full of shit. Like a lot of them have no idea what they're on about. It's actually mad. They just make money off you, like pretty much. But then so that's why you get like an idiot. When crypto's most popular, is at its highest price, and that's when people start to buy in. Obviously it crashes, and then people are calling it a scam. But it's like you've just entered a market having no knowledge of how it's previously worked, having no idea how like any markets work, and you've lost money. Like no shit. You're just a retard. Just because someone told you to buy and you went and did it. Like that's like Jack now. He's like, I don't see why it would ever go back up. It seems so ridiculous. Blah 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 blah. All right, Jack. Poor mindset, bro.
That's the thing. Jack does change his opinion on everything too much.
Yeah.
Like, you just need to be open-eyed about a lot of stuff. Not open-eyed, but like.
That's why, like, bro. That's why you could literally, I could have literally stayed working at Waitrose for the rest of my life, and I would say with like 90% certainty, Without, like, I would still be one of the richest out of our friend group by working at Waitrose.
It's not, yeah, but it's not by working at Waitrose, it's by doing other stuff
Exactly.
to make money on top of
That's just your primary source of income. Like, you're an idiot. That's not the only way, you know.
That's the
But
thing,
it's
yeah.
just but it's about anything in life, Reg. Like, oh, you wanna, like, I'm going solid grooves. Why don't I buy myself a ticket plus 2 others and then flip it for
Yeah,
more
I know,
profit?
I know,
So
I know,
I'm
I
getting
know, I
paid
know.
to go solid grooves now. It's just the way you look at everything.
That you are though,
tweak
innit?
it.
You actually are. That's all you're
You
getting,
have
now
to
getting.
kind of, yeah, literally. It's the same with shoes. Like, oh, that's a nice pair of shoes. May as well get multiple and sell them for profit. And now it's like, I've got these half off. That's what I used to do with shoes. It's just.
That's the thing. As long as you're confident you can sell them, like.
You just take advantage of the loopholes. You got 30 days to return them. There's zero risk involved. And luckily, the job I have now is definitely going to help me a lot because with every trade you have to learn the risk associated.
Is that why? Is that why you got free? Because you knew people would want them for solid grooves.
Well, yeah, you'd rather have too many than too little. I didn't know if anyone else would need them, so I was like, fuck it, I know I can sell them. And it was like an extra something to insure it if you couldn't, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just got that. Sweet. But yeah.
Obviously, I'm getting mine off you. What is it for 50? Yeah, and then Hannah got it for what,
Yeah.
60?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's already you've made
And it cost
50.
me
You paid 50. You made £50 of us, and it cost you 39 quid or 35.
25,
Yeah.
60. So I made 35. I'm getting paid like 35 quid to go.
To go
solid
to an event, yeah.
and then
Which sounds
It's
scummy when you're
obviously-
talking about your mates and shit, but like it is
Yeah,
like
but
yeah, I'm not gonna just I
chop
know.
or be chopped, Reg. Come on, mate. It's how
I
it is.
understand. I understand.
Like, you all knew that the tickets going on release then, like.
Yeah, the thing is like the reason I understand is because like it's not like you're scamming me, because if I went anywhere else it would be like 65,
It'd be
70.
way more.
Yeah, so
But yeah, I mean,
I low-key might, now you've mentioned that, I might start doing that. Like if I have the money
it's
to
just
buy
the
more
same
than
with everything though. You just have to think like, how could you make money off it rather than just being the consumer all the time. It's not that hard, really.
Because
Like,
a lot
stuff
of
like rice.
resellers are like e-commerce. It's like e-commerce. You buy stuff, and then you sell it
Wait,
on,
one
so on, and so on. So yeah, anyone watching this video right now, this is a good friend of mine, Ryan. His future projections are much further than anyone else in our group right now, and he's just teaching you guys a way to move forward and a good view on life. If you want to join the Discord and talk to me or about all these things and discuss, you can head over to my Twitch and go to my Twitch chat and do an !Discord to join my community Discord.
Hello.
You alright?
Yeah, e-commerce is alright, but I mean, it's a bit hard. And it's pretty risky to lose your first business, because like, if the arse falls out of it, you lose bare money. Plus, what's set up? I don't know.
But let's say you can't, like, is it illegal? Let's say you bought loads of tickets for events everywhere that came out and started reselling them for more money. Is that illegal?
I'm pretty sure it's against their terms and conditions. So if they found out, you'd lose your ticket and your money probably for breach of T&C.
But let's say let's say that someone made like bots and shit, and just like
Oh, well, bruv, people make bots in everything. NFTs was like 90% bots.
what
Literally.
to like enter raffles
Mint.
and shit.
No, it's a mint.
Mint, sorry.
I used to have a bot. You just have to be able to control gas in the parameters, and then you're laughing.
When you say a bot, is that like, do you pay for that bot?
I mean, yeah, I paid like $1,000. and
Was it
then
worth
sold
it?
You can sell it for the same price you bought it at. as long
Oh,
as you buy
so-
it at a good
oh,
time.
so it
The bot
becomes-
was an NFT.
Oh, so the bot like goes like personally
The
to
NFT
you,
isn't-
personally to you.
The NFT is an access token to a website, which is where you have the bot. So
Right.
by
Oh, yeah.
NFT,
That's the
you
thing.
get
I was
access to
gonna
sell it.
say it's not like just a software you can download in it.
Some of them are software, but you have to have the bot to be able to get an access key to use it.
So it's like a login.
Like,
Right,
it's
right.
token gated.
Yeah.
Everything will be NFT soon, because you know, say people do a promotion or something. This is one Sugro. Say you're Apple and what's a good example? Say you wanted to do a collab with a different company, but you couldn't get the other company to agree to do it or whatever, or like it
Yeah.
was very complicated. You could then just give people that have the NFT of the other company access to it without any sort of negotiations or whatever. You just token gate it for them having that singular NFT, and now you've just like got more business to you, like introducing them over, if that makes sense. Like
Mm.
you can set up collaborations just like that with no sort of intermediate, like having to go on or anything. I don't know if that makes sense. I explained that really badly.
Yeah, it sounded pretty like. You'd need to dumbfound that a little bit.
Say you had, like, say I'm Facebook and I wanted to do a collab with okay, say for Netflix.
Yeah.
Say you're a popcorn company,
Yeah.
and then everyone that has Netflix has the Netflix NFT. That's how you have access to it, whatever.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to do a collab with Netflix. By you holding that Netflix NFT, you can now get a free bit of popcorn, which is like the advertisement or the promotion or whatever.
Oh
And then
right, so
obviously increasing
that's
their
the thing.
things.
Yeah, yeah. There's things already like that though, isn't there? There's like
Not
if
really,
you have this, you can get this for cheaper, but it's obviously not in NFTs.
but you have to go through both companies to arrange it and whatnot. Like it has to
Mm.
be agreed by both and all of this and all set up like properly. But with this, it's done very.
But that's the same with like affiliate links and discount codes, basically.
Yeah, I guess.
Because like you're just
But
saying, if you go through me, I'm making a bit of profit, but you're saving money.
yeah, but you have to get the affiliate link. There has to be collaboration between the two parties. This way, the collab can be done by just one party wanting to do it. Even if
Oh,
the
and
other
then
party said no, you can't. You can still do it.
oh what? Because they're still
They don't.
making a profit no matter what.
Yeah, because there's now a verifiable way to check that someone's a customer without having to go to the other party.
Mm.
Bro, the NFTs or blockchain will end up getting used for everything eventually. It's just a matter of when.
That's the thing, because NFT is not just art, is it? Like it's a token. It's a
No, that's
non-fungible
just like a
token.
representation
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. Because that's what people think. Most people when you hear about it and someone tells them, they just say, "Oh,
Yeah, but that's
it's
'cause they
digital
don't
art."
look it up and see what it is. You know, it's not even art.
Yeah, I know,
Like
I know.
you know that art is a link to a PNG file on the internet. So if that internet server drops down, your NFT's not art. Like that's just,
Mm.
and you can change it as well. Like it's a joke how people think that, but people are just dumb as fuck because they just hear that and then they won't look it up and see.
It is
That's
some
up.
form of art, isn't it? Like this, like I mean, I don't want to be stupid
It
here, but
can
like,
be.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it,
What do you
yeah,
mean?
it can be. So that's what I mean.
Okay,
It can be an art. So I thought
that's
you were saying even the things that are like art aren't art. Like they're not actually
yeah,
called
they're not.
art. Yeah, but
No. Okay, are you looking at my screen share?
I'll look
This
again. Sorry.
like okay, this CryptoPunk.
Yeah.
This isn't the NFT. This is not the NFT.
Mm.
Like this, the NFT is that is not the NFT. Like it's actually mad. That's not the NFT. Like where this CryptoPunk's G token, whatever number that is,
Well, yeah, that's
that's
the
the
that I know
NFT.
non-fungible
But
token.
but that
But
look. So where is it? Where's the actual fucking thing, bruv?
oh, what, so it's
Oh
basically just that's not the NFT, but what's cover? That's like a cover for it to make it look.
no, like it's so the NFT is just a bunch of code. My shit's
Yeah.
frozen. It's a bunch of code and it. Oh, it's,
What are you trying to find here?
um. This code here is pretty much NFT just with different iterations and
Mm.
like it's not even a picture but in here it's just all of this shit but in oh why can't I fucking get the idea of it. Ah, here we go. Okay, token tracker, cool. These are the NFTs pretty much like these tokens here but they have a singular thing on their contract, like a single line on here. Like
Mm.
there'll be a single line on here telling it to point somewhere, and it just shows you a URL. So like, you know how you have an image?
Yeah.
What the fuck? This you see like this bling images.
Yeah.
The code on the NFT is just pointing to this, and because
Right.
it points to the picture ain't the NFT. It just points to a URL of an image which can be changed whenever you want. Like this isn't even the non-fungible part of it. This is a fungible part. The
Yeah.
non-fungible part is just proving that it's there. But yeah,
Right. Oh.
like that's not
So it
even
is
that's not even
literally. So
NFT. It's
that's just an image.
that's literally an image that's been copied and
So
pasted that you
when
can
so
edit any
when
time.
people say like when people say like, oh, I can just download it and then save it to my thing. Yeah, you can save the
You
cover art,
can, but
but
you
you
can
don't have
change.
the
You can
actual code, like
obviously,
the token.
but you don't have it on blockchain. Like the whole point is that they're verifiable from anywhere.
Mm.
Like this, you'd verify it with this, and because like token tracker, there's for that NFT, there's a set 10,000, and you can verify that you
Yeah.
had
There's
one
no
of
way
those
to like. There's
10,000s.
no way to like just bypass and verify because you have to actually
No,
have
no.
had it before. Exactly. So
Yeah,
you.
there's literally zero. We'll have to have it now. Yeah.
It's mad though, and what I just find crazy is like I know it just sounds really cliche, but how far like technology's come in the last like in the millennium.
Yeah, bruv, if you were to like stay out of the loop, you'd be bare confused.
Yeah, like, let's say that's the thing. Let's say someone now went to
Bruv,
prison for.
you'd
Let's say
be,
someone went to prison for 15 years, right?
mate, you would come back and be lost.
Yeah,
Fucked.
yeah. Like maybe not, you could probably get back into the gist of things, but like let's say someone was a trader and they went away for 15 years or something, and
Mm,
then they came back
bruv,
and just, things were just completely different. But you basically be starting from scratch again.
yeah. You'd shoot yourself with a ring doorbell or something, but it's people say it's not like going to get adopted or whatever. You know, there's already a use case for so you know your keys to your house.
Yeah.
They put the key that imagine a digital lock on your front door.
Yeah, I know what you're about to
Um,
say. It'd be crazy. Like with.
You have it? No, no, it's already happened. Like the lock on your front door to verify you verify ownership of an NFT that you own that acts that your door's token gated to an NFT. So you basically just show a barcode to your door that proves you have it or whatever, or you even go near it. The same way tapping your credit card, like in the vicinity.
You
You
know,
do that,
I
and
know.
then it unlocks the
Yeah.
door.
You know Callum. You obviously you know Callum Montague.
Yeah.
His door has a fingerprint.
Mm.
You put your fingerprint on it and it
Yeah,
lets you. It
that's
unlocks.
mad. I don't know if
Yeah.
I'd like that though.
What
Yeah,
door is
yeah.
it? Like bedroom door?
No, obviously not his bedroom door.
Shut up,
His front
bro.
door.
Oh, I don't like that. All someone's got to do is cut off your finger. They've got
But then,
threats
but
to
then,
do
so
that.
he has that. But then, so you can't steal his keys or anything. But then he has 5 glass pane windows outside in the alleyway. You could just
Well, you
jump
have
over and
that so
break
you
into.
can't steal the keys, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
but that makes it even easier because now all you have to do is get someone he's tapped his fucking finger on,
yeah. Yeah.
and
But
then you
then,
can get his
but you have to
fingerprint.
be like, you have to know what you're doing, sort of. You know what I mean? You can't just
Bro,
like.
you have something called Google up, and when people are like, oh, I don't know how to do it, like you're just an idiot, bro. You have Google, like you can so easily do it and learn in probably less than a day.
Mm.
Pretty much whatever you wanted to know, as long as it's not some crazy
How
shit.
does like, God, bro, they must? How does Google store all this information?
Bro, do you know, like, there's so much shit that goes into it, even just, like, you know, there's an insane amount of code that goes into, you know, when you search something up,
Yeah,
like, what result comes at the top.
yeah.
Like, the amount of shit that goes into that is insane. That's like, that's pretty much all Google is.
That's the thing.
Like,
You can search
Google
something.
doesn't store any of this,
I
you
know.
know. They don't store any. They just
What?
connect. Google don't store shit. They just have a singular algorithm with massive web servers that process requests. They don't actually store the data, and then they
Oh.
just point you in the direction you want to go.
Right, yeah, but that's the thing. When you search something up, like you search something and it says 7.5 million results in 0.26
Yeah,
seconds.
what does
Yeah,
that mean?
that's why
That-
they have their web servers to get all of those.
Keen
Oh,
on.
you're going
fucking-
for Charlie's?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool,
What
right.
time are we going?
Yeah.
For 6, he said. For
6. Oh, alright.
Yeah, 'cause game
Oh
starts at
yeah, that
7.
was the other thing as well, Reg. Like, like whenever we go to raves or whatever, I
Mm.
end up pretty much getting to go for free as well because, say, Pav or like everyone's like doing kit or something. I'll
Yeah.
just order it.
Oh, you would get it and then sell it
like,
to them
literally
for,
everywhere. Yeah.
and sell it to them for like the original money it would be.
Whatever.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's so smart.
Yeah, scummy but smart. No, not even scummy. It's just like.
Well, I mean, if not, you can go to someone else and pay even
Yeah,
more
yeah, that's
if
the
you
thing.
want,
That's
but
if you have that.
and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
trod on, and it's
Oh, you know-
trod on.
You know Daniel Baker's going Charlie's. He's going to Attic afterwards. If any of you lot want to go Attic.
You can
I'm
fuck
alright,
off.
mate.
Ryan, I know you're a big
Fuck
clubby
off.
guy.
Ryan, you can figure out how to go for free.
Definitely not.
Ryan, you can figure out how to go to free and then maybe.
He's just got to sell one. That's so cheap.
Make £5 off Daniel Baker.
It's $5 to get in. Come on, chill out. No, but I'm definitely just gonna be so tight now. I can't lie.
Why? That's so peak.
How's that peak?
Well, your mates.
Oh no, but
So
yeah.
what?
But I think
How's me being tight gonna affect you?
no, but he's not
You're
saying.
gonna be tight to us.
No, but he's
How
not
am I
saying.
gonna be
He's not
tight to
saying
you?
that, Keane. He's saying he's gonna be tight with his
I just
money.
mean in general.
Realistically, if there's stuff,
constantly.
if there's stuff you don't need to buy, why buy it? Like,
Yeah.
I don't
only buy things that are a necessity. I say that, but then I will still buy stuff that is not a necessity.
And vapes. That's.
I don't buy
Bruv.
vapes. I'm done. I'm done with vapes.
Bruv, my
Are
gym
you serious?
membership's
Yeah, I've
40
quit.
quid a month. So when I think about it, do you know how much that is in a year? That's
You
like,
even go to
like
the gym anymore?
500. Yeah, I started going again.
Did you have the membership the whole time?
Yeah, no, I spent about 300 quid off just not cancelling it because I was a cunt. And I used to think that I had bare money. 'Cause I'm a
That's the
dickhead.
thing. It stacks up. Like when like you think like, oh fuck it, I'll just leave it.
I was
I
feeling,
have
oh,
the
bruv,
money.
look at the
You don't
balance. Like,
You don't
alright,
have
maybe
house
I'll
bills
go.
to pay.
So I literally would go like twice a month and pay like 20 quid. So it was a bit dumb. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have any costs right now, so your money seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Kian, why don't you just start going gym?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So Kian, why would you not do everything in your power now to stack your money and multiply it? Now that you have zero living expenses, because the way I look at it,
I do stack my money.
you
It's just when I
probably-
stack it on my betting account.
you
and then
probably have
it-
about
it
5
goes.
years to get a stupid amount of money before you're living paycheck to paycheck for the rest of your life. You probably have about 5 years. before
And
you
then,
have
and
to
Ryan,
move out and get
Kian, in 5 years, Ryan could have 100k.
No, shut up.
It's
Did
facts.
he ask-
You actually don't
did he
believe
ask
that,
you
Kian.
this as well? He asked you this.
No, I just was telling him about our conversation.
No, but I believe him.
Yeah, Kian, you're just
You're
a
just
hater,
you're
mate.
just a hater, like, cause like
I
Kian,
think it's
the
possible.
same thing, like where I said to Ryan before he made any money, he said to me, like, I think we were going to Phoebe's New Year's Eve party or something like that. I think we were at yours before, weren't we? And Ryan said to me, watch in like a month or something, I'll have made over 10k, because obviously that was when you first started looking into it, innit, Ryan?
That was at the
And
peak,
then-
yeah.
We
And
didn't have faith. Oh, that
And
was-
I literally said to Ryan, I will literally bet you 50 quid you don't have over 10k. Like, obviously I didn't pay him, but like, and then a month later, Pav said to me on Xbox, like, Ridge, you know Ryan made like over 15k off this NFT. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, and I
That's-
text
that's-
Ryan, and Ryan was like, yeah, and I was like,
Because
what?
after Phoebe's motive, I didn't see Ryan for 8 months.
Yeah, but then
Think about that.
we were just talking about this. We were just talking about
Go!
this.
Go! Tell me that's Gakpo.
The only other
Hold on.
person who actually knew Reg, was Sophie Barnes, because that's who I used to.
What, you just speak to her? You just speak
In
to her about it?
psychology, I remember bare times. I was like,
Yeah?
She was the exact same as you. I was like, oh yeah, watch, I'll make $1,000 by next week, because I knew there was something coming up, and I thought I was gonna make money off it. And she was like, there's no way, you're just chatting the most shit, no, like a dickhead. And then this other wog came over, and she started mocking it, saying like he thinks he's gonna make this much. And then I made double that, like on the Monday. This was like Wednesday, within like a week, and off Zen Ape. And then, absolutely shut the fuck up. It was just absolutely joke.
Who was that? Who'd you say that to?
Sophie.
So, so she was just saying like,
She was a bare hate and say, oh no, you're lying, like there's no way you can do that. Then I'd show it on my phone. She was like, it's fake, you're lying, that's not real. It's like, shut up.
Girls always be
That's jokes.
hating, man. I'm sorry, but when you think about it, like, I don't want to start any arguments here. Obviously, I won't here, but like, men are just better than women.
No, don't even get me started. I'm actually so incredibly. Don't even get me started, bro.
I hate when ugly women are like.
No.
Oh, well, I'm not. But I'm not even
no,
saying that. I'm not even saying that.
No.
Like, I'm not saying that. Like, if you're an ugly woman, obviously, if you're an ugly woman, just pattern up and just accept you're ugly. But what I'm saying is like men
No, there's
are
exceptions.
just better than women. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
Like they can have good roles and stuff.
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
No, they're just bare emotional and
survive
it's bare
without men.
snaky.
That's the thing. Yeah, they can't. Yeah, but then we can't survive without women.
No,
What do you
don't
think
even
about it?
get me started.
We can.
No, Kian,
I'm talking
don't
about
say
the
some
essen-
shit
I'm talking
about
about the essential jobs.
IVF. We'll make them in a lab. Don't say some
I'm
dumb
talking.
shit.
I'm not even talking about reproduction, you idiots. I'm just
What are you talking about then?
surviving.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying,
We can't survive on this earth without men.
What?
We are too essential to this earth.
No, you could look at it both ways. It's not that
Hey, what
what
essential
one's
jobs
more
do
essential
only
than
women
the
do?
other. Okay,
Yeah, but Kian, the
bruv,
thing
like,
is, there's not. If there was no men, if they all got wiped out, women would just have to take on them jobs no matter
no,
what they.
both sides
But
would
they
be
can't
fucked.
cut those kind of
One
jobs. They
can't
can't do that.
survive without the other.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
knowing that one is totally fucking better than the other.
Taking
It's still essential.
Taking out
But
reproduction.
in
as
still
a factor-
zero ways are they better, by like
Taking out
zero
reproduction
ways.
as a factor,
Mm.
men can survive without.
Yeah, but
women.
Kian,
No,
let's say,
not really.
Kian, let's say this.
What
Let's
about-
say you played a game with mouse and keyboard, yeah, and you had an insane mouse and a shit keyboard. You can't play without the shit keyboard, but even
Okay.
you know the mouse is so much better.
No, but
That's what
you
Ryan
think
Slater's
you
trying to say.
King,
Oh.
would you be just okay? Say you found out a way, okay, to make
Yep.
$1,000 a day, okay? You get a female, and the female would be like, "Wow, I work one day, and now I have $1,000. I make $1,000 a week." But you get a male, and he'll do it 5 days a week and make $5,000. You're just an inferior bitch who will then not do it. So that's why they should just be.
Mm. Oh,
You know what I
brother, I
mean?
saw this thing of some guy. He walked up to a girl and his her boyfriend and said, "Would you rather take $500 right now or a Bitcoin?" And
Oh,
then
yeah,
she
I
and then
saw
she
that.
was like, "$500? Why?
Yeah,
Why?
see, it's
You only
true.
get one Bitcoin." Like,
A bit of a coin.
No, I
Bit of
keep
a
seeing
coin.
these things of Americans, and I just think it must
yeah,
be
American.
staged. It must
Yeah,
be
yeah.
staged.
That's what I was
I'm
thinking.
like, no, there's, oh, it's just like the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Oh,
The thing is,
so
'cause
I
it
asked you,
literally
like a
the
basic
dumb-
question.
No, it's but the answer is you're just a fucking retard. It's like, oh, okay, if you were born in 5 years ago, how old would you be? Or some dumb shit, like really dumb, when it's like clearly you minus
Oh,
five.
and then but then
Or-
no, it's not -5. It's
No,
Idiot,
no,
right?
no, no, no. See, they
Oh.
would say.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm getting confused. They were like, if you were born 5 years ago, how old would you?
And then they would take
be? So it's
-5 off their
well, I'm
age.
20, so 15. It's like you dumb bitch, bro. If you
To
were
be
born
fair though,
5
to be
years-
fair, like it is a bit of a like yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get it wrong. Like, I'm sure I wouldn't, but
No, I would look at the guy and be like, "Are you serious?"
yeah.
Every time I hear the question, I'm like, "You must be
Yeah, but that's
joking
the
right
same
now."
as what do cows drink?
Yeah. No, but that's
What is that?
yeah. I know, but some
It's the
people
same
think
as
milk because
tests.
it like yeah.
Well,
it's
then they're retarded. Do you drink your own piss? Do you see women sucking their own tit for liquid? No. Are you retarded? Obviously not.
God, Ryan's such a sexist.
What do you mean?
Fucking
You're
hell.
retarded.
no, but
Or they drink milk.
no, but Americans like obviously there's smart Americans, but the reason there's so many dumb Americans is most likely because there's more of them. Because there's so obviously so many.
Education
America's
system,
fucked.
It's just so dumb.
Yeah, America's
Blame them,
really
it's their
fucked.
country.
That's
Like,
the thing.
they're
Like
just fucked.
I'm pretty sure like you don't like Americans' education is not like English. Like you just sit there, take SATs, you do some midterm exams. I don't understand it. Like.
Bro, even English education's fucked. I learned all this shit about science. What am I ever gonna do? The only thing I can do now is make a smart comment to someone and be a cunt over like them being dumb. Like the most valuable thing I probably learned from science is knowing that if you take your plant out of water and put it in a new pot, it's just gonna die. It's the most practical thing I've ever learned.
Yeah, what? No, but the thing is, the way you learn about this stuff is if you want to say take a certain career path. So obviously English
Okay,
is going to help
who
you with
the
law.
Fuck does
Like-
that? Who is gonna take that career path? That's just.
And some people
Hey,
want to
I
be
okay.
took
scientists.
English, I took fucking
Oh,
English.
don't.
Yeah, and
even
Kian,
start.
you
Rich,
failed
Rich.
it. No, I'm joking.
Well,
but-
Kian,
See that?
okay. What if you want to do something that you actually enjoy, you're gonna be poor for your entire life. Like that's a fact.
Wow.
Okay, argue that I'm wrong then.
So what if I wanted to be a YouTuber?
Okay, but don't be a cunt. I'm saying if you were to come on, that's just dumb. Like that's not attainable. But say you really like it's true. Andrew said it.
Media,
Say you really like animals.
Did you say
but
Andrew said it?
Andrew Tate said it. Say you really like
Oh,
animals.
God, look at your
You-
face.
No, he's right.
A
No,
lot
he's
of
not.
it is
Oh,
facts. Say you really like animals, go do a vet degree and work with fucking dogs your whole life, and
No, but the
now
thing is,
you're
Ryan,
capped at
I
100k.
don't want to do animals.
Okay, what do you want to
That's
do?
not. I want to do media.
Oh, you want to do media, bruv? What is
Yeah.
media?
Like
You
digital
fucking
media,
dickhead.
like
What is
journalism,
digital media? Journalism. So you've just gone from
stuff like
digital
that.
media to stuff
Well,
like
yeah,
that.
but journalism
You
is also
clearly have a
media.
clear
Media is
plan on
so
what you're
broad,
gonna
mate.
do. That's like trying to get to France and not knowing how to get there. That's you right now. That's you right now. You have no map and you think you're just gonna turn up there.
Ryan, you at work today. We're playing Warzone half the time.
Exactly.
You
Do I
you
give
ain't
a
gonna
fuck?
get rich if you slacking. You
Listen,
can't be slacking,
I
mate.
put in the effort. I put in the effort.
You didn't
and-
put any effort. You put any effort in a Warzone game.
Yeah, but you say
Yeah,
that. You say
listen
that.
here.
You say that.
Listen here, bitch.
You say
I
that,
put in the
Kian.
effort to get the job, and now I get to work from home every so often and not really do that much. Cool. Well,
It's not the mindset.
Yeah, but Kian, you say that. You know, but you say Andrew Tate. Yeah, he's making he's making loads of money. Yeah, half of his day he's sitting there on a podcast talking to Aidan Ross.
Chatting absolute shit.
Yeah, so
Like, do you actually think rich
No,
people
but it's
just work
different. Like, he's
constantly?
making money doing that.
And
yeah,
I'll
but
also be looking at crypto and stuff while I'm not doing anything, like, and just doing practical stuff because I don't have to constantly work. Like, you're.
yeah, it's not like
That's like
people.
the
It's not
goal.
like people
That's
who
like
are
the
making
goal.
money have like no life. Like they obviously
Bruv,
want to have a
that's-
life while making money. Like that's like the
That's
point.
why I didn't realise I started.
Yeah, but
being
they
a
don't
broker
have a life
is like.
while they're at work. Ryan was supposed to be working.
Yeah, Kian, listen here, bro. I literally walk into where I work where they're all brokers. Fuckers will just be playing Word or whatever on their computer waiting for clients. You have so much free time that they always have the football on a big screen. You can go to the gym in working hours or whatever. They literally said they go and play tennis in the afternoons because, you know, if they've spoken to their clients for the day, all of this is done. They're still getting paid their wages for the day. They're getting their commission or whatever from the morning. Now they can just go and fuck about and play
But
tennis.
you're not a broker. That's the point.
No, I'm learning side by side with them though. Got to adapt to the culture, Kian.
Ryan, he's an intern broker.
Yeah,
is
it's
he?
like I still work side by side with them. I'm just learning it from the ground up. It's
I
like
didn't think he was a broker.
I'm part of the.
Obviously,
office
he's not a
there.
broker, but he's Brian's
Like-
basically getting paid to learn. Like,
Is that
Yeah,
what you want
that's
to do, Ryan? You want to be a broker?
Bruv.
Like
Like,
Wall Street.
yes, no,
Penny
he's not a
stocks.
broker.
but
bruv.
Kian, it's
That's
like being
physical
paid
brokering
to
is-
go. It's like being paid to learn how to make money. Like,
No, literally. But the people you speak to, I reckon I could be a trader and broker eventually, bruv. It's literally like just imagine you had a shitload of free time, so you can still do investing and all of this, like literally anything you want to do like that. Well, at the same time, you also get flown to Geneva, Rotterdam, Amsterdam, all of these places to meet clients and stay in
Still
sick
sounds like Wolf of Wall
hotels,
Street.
all paid for, all totally paid for. Like literally for a Christmas party, we're going to some place called Bentley and Oyster, this restaurant in Mayfair that they've booked for the day. Like that I would never normally ever be able to go to, anything like that. And
I
then
got
you
an
also
open
get
bar
to
for my
meet
Christmas
clients.
party. That's
Yeah,
exciting.
see,
well, David Lloyd's bar.
No, we're going to fucking Zingara's, mate, in Bexley East.
Oi.
Oh yeah, you know it.
there's just bare stuff. Oh yeah, and you also get paid to drink and just get fucked, and it's jokes. Like not so much last week because I was working from home, but the weeks before I was at the pub like 3 days a week till 9 o'clock. One of the days we went there at 12 till 2, came back to the office for an hour, and then just go back, and they just chill there the entire time.
That doesn't seem healthy.
Well, it's all on a tab. Well, I don't
yeah,
think
but-
turning on and off a microwave while getting shouted at's healthy.
Go shut your
Oh.
mouth, mate.
Yeah, Kian, is that literally what you still do? Just microwave food? Kian,
What?
is that all you do now? Just microwave food?
No, I don't just microwave food.
Have you seen Mongrel recently?
No, I actually haven't seen him since that day. It's really sad.
That's just mad though that you guys.
I freaked out. I'm not gonna lie. I'd never seen him in person before, and he just happened to be there. It was a late
Start
Sunday
going.
night.
Mongrel!
No, obviously not. He's at the gym.
Picture Mongrel!
I didn't want to make you feel awkward. Respectfully,
That is
no.
joke.
I'll be back in a sec. Alright, anyone watching, that was basically just a chat on why not to be stupid in life. Yeah, as I said midway through that, if you want to go to my Discord and talk to me about these things, it won't be in the description, but if you are watching this video on a playback, just go to my Twitch. That is twitch.tv/ReggyUK, REGY I'll get it up on screen for you here actually. I'll show you exactly what to do. So you go to Twitch, ReggyUK. Let me just show you my screen quickly. So when you're here, go to Twitch, ReggyUK. You can go to my chat, and all you have to do is type !Discord. Then once you're there, it will send you a link, and then when you go to that link, it will link you to my community Discord, where you can find my Discord at the top, or anyone else's Discord, blah blah blah, voice chats, general section, like, yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. That was how to make money with a good friend of mine, an intern broker, Ryan Lowe, future millionaire, and yeah, signing out. Peace.